Hello everyone, yes it's Joe Taussig here and I am making my first video blog. Let's see how this goes as I recap my winter break. I of course managed to stay busy as usual between visiting Salem and working and staying at my brother's house in Beaverton. I kept myself occupied for the very first week of winter break really fast. I worked close to 30 hours at Bath and Body Works, as you all know, while seeing my dad here in Salem and staying at my brother's house if I had to work back-to-back days. While at my brother's house, it was nice because I got to visit my two nieces who I don't get to see too often. So that was extremely nice. I got to babysit my 7-year-old niece, and she taught me how much I love the Bop It system, little game thing, to this day. It has a new feature on it called the Shout It. So you're either bopping it, twisting it, pulling it, or shouting at it. It was very fun. I also got to help her with her karate lessons because she had to practice kicking this board that breaks in half if she kicks it hard enough, and I got to help her with that, and it was a lot of fun. My brother and I, Jeff, watched Inception together, and we were both super confused, and to this day, I'm still confused to the entire movie, but it was worth it. We also got to watch a couple Blazer games, which was nice. While in Salem for the first few days, it was just staying at home, seeing my dad and Shay if she was at the house, and taking care of the fish. Yes, I said the fish because there are two fish here in my room. One's behind me on a coffee table. His name's Rocket. The one's over here, well, to my left. No, my right. Your left. Charlie, he's on my dresser. He's Lauren's fish, and they're both amazing fish, and having a great time. I'm ending up catching myself having epic conversations between two fish in my room. Yeah, call me crazy, but I've always been crazy, so what else can I say? But the fish weren't the only people I got to talk to, as I finally got to make my way over to Sam's house and visit Corey and Dara and Darby and Derek as well. Always a fun time getting to see them. Got to see plenty of them over the break. I also got to see Shay while she was here before she went back to U of O. Before you know it, it was Christmas Eve morning, and I woke up, and because of people's schedules, I ended up opening Christmas presents Christmas Eve morning, and was delighted by what Shay actually got me for Christmas, and I'll show you right here. It's a really cool art thing. This way maybe. And what it is on the top corner, you've got a red and black palm saying North Salem, and then in gold and diagonal, it's got my initials in silver saying JMT, and then on the bottom, it's gold and black and it says George Fox. Kind of cool little decoration for my dorm that I'm excited to have. I also got an Oregon Duck t-shirt that she gave me that I've already worn once. It's black and yellow. It says Oregon football. It's a really nice shirt. I like it. I also got a cook set from my dad, 25 piece, that I'm really excited to have, and I know that hopefully my roommates and I can keep them up to date and use them as much as we can so we don't always have to eat at the bone. I then spent some of Christmas Eve morning getting to learn about Silverton with a friend of mine that I got to meet Christmas Eve morning, and it was very interesting and definitely learned way too much about Silverton. Next, I finally wrapped up the rest of the Christmas presents that my dad got for everyone, except I did all the shopping and did all the wrapping. It was just his money and his name on the gift tag, which, whatever. Anyways, next part. We went up to Jeff and Bonnie's house yet again, as always, and had a wonderful Christmas Eve dinner that Jim and Liz and Roberta were at. No, Roberta didn't come. Sorry, she got sick, and just had a great time with the family, having ribeye and sparkling cider and all that good stuff, and opening more presents. I got a $25 App Store gift card, and my niece Melanie got me a Oregon Duck versus Auburn National Championship t-shirt that I'll be wearing on game day, which I'm excited for. So go Ducks. On Christmas Day, I did nothing really except stay at home, watching TV and college football, whatever sport was on that day, and got a nice quick surprise visit by Kelly Contreras and Anthony. They got me this picture of them that I'm excited to have and will add to my pictures of my friends at Fox as it is. Then, 2 days after Christmas, I worked a split shift, worked like 1 to 6 and then 7 to 11. It was pretty crazy, but it was fun at the same time. Since then, I haven't worked at all, which has been nice because I've been back in Salem. Spent a lot of time just kind of hanging out, chilling out, visiting people. I did spend one night where I got to hang out with my Young Life leader and all of his kids that from the high school that he leads at, and we it was a guys' night, and we played poker, and it was a lot of fun. We played Texas Hold'em. There's 12 of us, or 14, I can't remember, and it came in sixth, so I wasn't too bad about it. It was a lot of fun. I also got to see Broseph over the break, which was really nice to spend a day and afternoon with him and Mom Durant and Kenzie Durant, little sister, of course. Very fun. It was fun to watch as he opened a present from Shay because the present was like this big and it was in a box huge. I can't even describe it. And it was like a box inside a box inside a box inside tissue paper, inside wrapping paper, inside bubble wrap. It was insane and it was really funny and something else. Um, what else did I do this break? Somewhere along the way, my dad and I went out for dinner with one of his family friends and my family friend, Charlotte. We went to Gambretti's, which is this Italian restaurant that we had never been to here in Salem. And the waiter looks exactly like Michael Bublé, for all you Bublé fans. And so we called him Michael all night, which was kind of fun. And of course, it was kind of sad because he didn't know who Michael Bublé was. And we're like, how is this possible? Someone get him a Michael Bublé CD. The food was amazing, and the creme brulee was to die for. Next was New Year's Eve day, so not New Year's Day, but New Year's Eve day. Got to spend time hanging out with Dara. We went around and looked at a couple Jeeps because she wants to start looking at Jeeps for a car. And one Jeep we test drove, well, it was just a piece of crap. That's just, yeah. And she also looked at some newer ones, and it was fun. And then we picked up Corey and we all got ready and went to a Winterhawks game on New Year's Eve. It was a lot of fun. Sam, Corey, and Dara had never been to one. I don't think Derek had been to one either. And so it was fun for us to go, and the Hawks did lose 4-3, which is high scoring for hockey. And there was 3 really good fights, so it was a lot of fun. And the girls have now picked up an obsession for hockey, which is kind of funny, but oh well. And rang in the new year at the Rose Garden. I rode a mechanical bull for the first time. I only lasted 6 seconds, but for a first time, that's not too bad since it only takes 8 to win. So I was proud about that. My New Year's resolution, of course, as you saw on Facebook, was deuces to the past. No expectations, bring on 2011. And for those of you who don't understand what that is, it's basically I'm going to let go of my past as best as I can and have no expectations for what 2011 is going to bring me. Um, you know, life's going to happen, and I'm just going to go with it and see what happens and move from there. It was something that I thought would be a good resolution for me, and so far I'm living up to it really well. I also got to see the movie Tron by myself because my dad went to a Duck game and a basketball game, and I was sitting at home bored and felt too lazy to see if any friends wanted to go, so I just went and saw it by myself. And it was actually a good movie. It's a cool movie. I liked it a lot. So, and I got to learn from that movie that there are plenty of movies coming out this year that I'm excited to see. In May, we'll have the next Pirates of the Caribbean movie. And then July will be a fun month when we have Transformers and the last Harry Potter movie come out. So, good year for movies, it looks like. 2 more adventures I got to take a part of was going ice skating with Dara and Corey. We went up to the Lloyd Center and got to ice skate around the ice rink, obviously, and it was a fun time. Tried my best not to fall. It did once, which is okay. I'm not the best skater on the planet, but I hope to get better because I want to go ice skating more often. I also got to see my foster mom who came to Salem, and we went out for lunch at Sizzlers and then stopped at the mall so she could pick up a couple things from uh, the video store. So it was a good time to see her. Always a blast to get to sit down and talk to her. And just 2 more things of this about this winter break that makes it so much fun. And I've had a great time and just loving things. As you sport fans know, there's been a lot of college football, so it's been nice to be able to sit back and watch those games. It was a huge victory to see TCU win. You know, I go to a small Christian college, and TCU is not as small as Fox, but is on a smaller size and is a Christian school. So I was rooting for the underdogs, and of course they won, so go TCU for beating them. Blazers are doing okay. I mean, Brandon Roy's out indefinitely, but what can you do? Moves on. They're still winning a few games, which is nice to see. Over the break, I did get to get in contact with friends I haven't gotten to talk to in a long time just because we've all been busy. It's been nice to be in contact with friends I haven't gotten to talk to, gotten to see a lot of friends, as I said earlier, and winter break's been a good break. However, I did forget to mention one huge thing, is that this winter break wouldn't be possible unless I got to watch my favorite Christmas movie, which of course is Annabelle's Wish, and yes, I did get to watch it, so therefore it was officially a winter break. I would like to say that this has been one of the best winter breaks I've had yet, but I think I've had a good balance of friends, family, work, doing nothing, being busy, seeing people, and all of that jazz. I'm excited for what 2011 brings. I'm excited for second semester to start as I take my psychology class that I'm very excited for. I also have Com 100, sociology, U.S. history, and Bible survey. So it should be a fun semester, continuing to cheer at Fox, and possibly starting to be a Young Life leader at Newburgh High School. So we'll see where that goes. Things I'll rather bring up because I just remembered them was the Christmas presents I got from my roommates, which is a highlight actually. Alex, of course, got me this black coffee cup that has Tetris pieces on it. It was really cool and I'm really excited about it because if you know me well enough, you would know I'm addicted to Tetris, along with chocolate and sugar and Facebook. And I think that's it. Maybe? I don't know. Ask other people. And Jordan. Oh wow, let's talk about the visit to Jordan's house over winter break. I got to go to Jordan's house, which I thought was amazing because I never thought I'd get to go to his house. He had a Christmas present for me that was wrapped in a box that wasn't so box. It was like a triangle and it was long. I didn't understand it. I opened it up and inside is this gigantic, amazing poster that is an Alias poster with Jennifer Garner on it, and it's going to be the centerpiece in my dorm this next semester because I am a huge Alias fan and have been watching it over the season, over the winter break, along with Boston Legal. So that was a highlight, and I thank both of my roommates and everybody for all the Christmas gifts I've got this year. Another one was Tony Woods, my cheer boss. Invited me over for dinner where Megan and Missy and Tony and Tony's husband Sam and Maddie, all of us had a spaghetti dinner. That was fantastic. We got to open Christmas presents from Tony. She got me this pair of leather gloves that I'm wearing almost every single day. And she got me the movie A Time Traveler's Wife, which was fantastic because I love that movie and haven't seen it for a while. So good of Tony to get that for me. And she also got me some candy and stuff. And then we karaoke'd a bunch of Christmas music and just a bunch of other random music and had a lot of fun doing that. I will be traveling back to Fox on the 8th for a couple basketball games that are that Saturday night. Classes start on January 10th. I will be going to classes and then going to my brother's house because I will be watching the Duck game on the 10th. I don't know when I'll make my next video blog. I'm going to mix up my videos with my written blogs, so it will just kind of be whatever. But I do have come up with a name for all of you that do follow my blogs, blogging, whatever you want to call it, and that is you're all my cooperatives because in Alias, it's a spy term, and I'm a big Alias fan, so why not? Until then, have fun, enjoy yourself, and go Ducks!